college students should be involved in political advocacy because as a young student activist, it's easy for me to see how unique and powerful our word is and how unique and powerful our aspirations and passions are for changing the world. Being here in Africa and being able to see firsthand what goes on has definitely motivated me already beyond the capacity that I was before I came here.
Being my first time in Africa, I kind of had a couple expectations of what it would be like, but then I knew I would be kind of blown out of the water.
Aid is needed, that our help really does help people here.
Just being able to see it.
I don't know if it was my favorite moment, but maybe one of the most powerful moments on this trip was standing in the house of the founder of the Cliptown Youth Program.
It's an after-school program that takes place Mondays until Thursdays for tutorials, as well as sports and other cultural activities on Fridays and Saturdays.
And it was really eye-opening to stand in a 15 by 15 foot house probably with one bed and listen to him tell a story of how 7 people grew up there.
I was completely 100% impressed with how organized it was, how focused their goals were, and how they're actually meeting them.
When you picture aid, you imagine these kind of like billionaire philanthropists who are just giving money out and making the world better, but it's people who have grown up in these slums with problems all around them, and they just want to see a break to this cycle because they've lived through it themselves all their lives.
You know, South Africa has got the largest program, HIV/AIDS program in the world. Right to Care is established in 2001. We are involved in comprehensive care, HIV care.
The woman I spoke with today was HIV positive. Her name is Daphne, and she's absolutely one of the most inspiring people I think I've ever met.
If you could tell somebody who just was told that they have HIV one thing, what would you tell them?
I would tell her she mustn't give up. If I can beat this thing, you can beat it also.
If you can beat it, we all can.
Yeah.
She takes everything with a smile on her face and tells you a joke, and she knows that she's beautiful.
Visiting a lot of the health clinics, it was a very intense experience, but it was an experience that I needed in order to better understand, you know, that they are making improvements and that PEPFAR and other global initiatives to make things better are working and that they do need to be paid attention to.
We're at the Little Stars Daycare Center in just the outskirts of Johannesburg for Nelson Mandela's birthday, which every year people celebrate by doing some service work and volunteering.
So we were able to give them a few things just to see a smile on their faces is really awesome.
A police, a pilot, a police.
Life College is a not-for-profit, a social enterprise that was established in 1997 with the aim of developing attitudes, mindset, and a champion mentality.
My partner Charlemagne definitely has tons of these values, even if she doesn't think she does. Awesome coaches that are coming from like overseas.
Students are sharing what they have learned under entrepreneurship and what they would like to apply in their real life projects.
Yeah, we did like few activities on getting to know each other, and now currently we're explaining to them what the championship mentalities mean to us.
I can tell she's really confident, you know, she's got her stuff together, a leader. I think her peers definitely look up to her. I think a lot of times we have such an indifference to these people's lives. Seeing it here and tangibly touching it and being amongst the people really makes it real, and I think we need to recognize that we're not just citizens of the United States, but we are of the world. Be an advocate. You can encourage people to, you know, this is the way they're living here. I've been there. I can show you. I experienced it. I'm coming home and I'm going to choose to live differently.
We already have that natural passion to want to change the world, so having an organization that is committed to doing that definitely helps because we have our passions, but we don't really know what are the key issues and what are the things we need to focus on to really make a change.
Most people, I think on average, think that a quarter of the U.S. budget goes to foreign aid, whereas it's only 1%.
Now when I advocate, I have a bigger purpose, I have more to say, I have more insight, and I've been there. Like I can say to the congressman, you know, I have been to one of the PEPFAR clinics in South Africa and I've seen the work that they're doing. I've met with a patient who said she was on the brink of death, and these are the people that you're helping, and these are the people that you'd be hurting if you took away your funding.
We choose what we think is important and we choose what we think we should fight for.
When we see that millions of lives are being saved every single day by foreign aid, we can't even take the chance to cut any of that.